ready. Hey, this is Seth Winning. I've got some VavaMoov25s here that I just bought for about $5. I'm going to be testing them out in the gym. Normally I wear AirPods since the iPhone 7 doesn't have a headphone jack. I can no longer use my cheapo JBL camera headphones. So I want to see if these work. Well, hey, I was preloading, getting it all vitamin water into me. It's raining out. So far it works. Listening to Poison until I had to do this upload. And now we're gonna go inside. I'm in the dark room, obviously. And I'm already listening to Poison, like I said before. I'm not hearing the bass. And I do hear the bass with the AirPods, so I'm gonna put the AirPods in to just verify that it's not the album. The AirPods have more bass than these have no bass, but the VavaMoov25s are only $5. So we're gonna see how they work in the gym. Okay, my product on these headphones is not very good. $5. Thank you for $5. I'm gonna keep them as spares. So they have a 9-hour battery life. So I don't know who said that these VavaMoov25s were an AirPod competitor. I may have read it online or somebody on Amazon, but these have no bass and the sound is quite muddy. I can hear different musical instruments in any track. Sometimes my different entertainment is all listening to the bass or the violins or the horn section, different sections. I can isolate them. I could do this when I was 8 years old. I have really, really good hearing. And these other Zooms are just muddy. I would call them muddy. So get the Bose or any $200 or $150 on the wireless would work. But they're probably still not going to be as easy as AirPods on iPhones because they were made to go together. And they don't have the best sound any stretch of the imagination, but they're not many. Bass is clear, and one thing I don't like is I don't like the beats. I never ever wear beats, and it's really not about the construction, the cheap plastic they used to have, but it's the bass that physically hurts my ears. I don't know how people, young kids, or whoever buys beats don't have earaches or damage because I cannot wear them for longer than 2 seconds. They just give me a splitting earache, like an ice pick jabbing in my ear. So when I'm talking about no bass, I'm not talking about beat space. I'm talking about no bass at all. And the AirPods have a good amount of bass for me, and the beats are unlistenable. So that's where I'm going from. If you like this, subscribe, hit my bell for notifications. Visit my links in the comment box below, and I'll see you in the next video.